There is speed signed on for the turf, and there are other runners with none at all, which is string the field out and make it a fair test. Auguste Rodin is a good grass 3-year-old who combined a new top with a weight break to beat older horses in a Grade 1. O'Brien horses generally do fire here, and he's given this one 2 months to recover, but he doesn't get as much weight over here. Pairing up would make him just a borderline contender, and an immediate forward move is unlikely, so he's an underlay. O'Brien also trains Bolshoi Ballet, and he got the 2 best races of the horse's career when he sent him to this country. Adjusting for today's weights, this one has the same top as Auguste Rodin, but if anything, he's less likely to run his best. Get Smoking ran the race of his life last time to win at Kentucky Downs. Even if he does it again, it will only make him a borderline contender, and he's likely to bounce. But we do note that the last 2 times he ran tops, he paired them up. King of Steel is similar in ability and development to Auguste Rodin. On short rest, he should repeat at most, which makes him another borderline contender. Mostadaf got much better this year at age 5. 3 of his 4 efforts produced huge figures for a grass horse, and not coincidentally, the other one came with less rest following a new lifetime top. And since this one has had plenty of time to do this, and Gosling gets his runners to fire here, this is clearly the best of the Euros. The best race Ernesto ran as a 3-year-old came in September, and it took something out of him. He didn't make it to the gate this year until August, and didn't break through his 3-year-old top until his last in the Arc. A repeat would get him a piece of this, but given his history, we expect a bounce. Until his last, Charrier had run 2 years plus of nothing but good figures. We have no idea what happened in August, but we assume his connections do, or they wouldn't have put him on a plane. On his best, he's another borderline contender. Up to the Mark was just a pretty good horse until Derby Day, when he ran a very big figure for a grass horse. He could have bounced off that one, but instead he went forward again into negative territory where very few grass horses go. Now he's second off a layoff. And while Pletcher's turf stats ain't great, they're not terrible. And note, while this horse has never been this far, his 2 best figures came at the longest distances he has tried. The turf should be up to the Mark and Mostadaf. If you're looking for horses to use underneath, Charrier, Bolshoi Ballet, and Get Smoking all look as good as the favorites.